Hello, I'm Jamon Jordan, official historian for the city of Detroit. And this is Black History Month. I want to welcome you to some wonderful programming called Undefeated, a look at Black history in the city of Detroit through the lens of dance, music, architecture, spoken word, and other genres. You can view some wonderful video, which will also be available on Channel 22 and at DetroitArtsandCulture.com. Please enjoy.
You are a woman when you are brown, when you are brave, when you walk over glass like water, when you know your eyes are borrowed like time, when you peel off your skin for the very first time. Fear is never in style in the Mecca of the blue. Fear never lives in the gut of the new. You want poems, and I want to build my home. You want poems, and I just want love in my hands. You want poems, and I'm not interested in fans. You love me inside my magic, and I just want you to see you already had it. It is the telling when someone asks. It's the way he holds the glass, licks the surface, examines without touching. It's the way our energy takes over rooms. It is the subtle conversation. It is the freedom of emancipated language. It is words scribbled inside my skin. It's the curve of the line, the beauty of the lies. Stories passed down to generations of pain and pride, ocean and tide. Water remembers. Water returns. African mermaids blending with dark sand. It is the danger of the dance. The upright bass of the heart. The dice-o drum. The cymbal tease. The last laugh. The addiction to this moment. Where else do I put it? Don't know where to put it. Place it. Bury it. Deep in my chest. Back of my throat. Where should I hide it? On this stage? Should I give it to you? Here is my honesty, my work undressed, legs stretched across piano, traded like cattle, raped like animal, left for dead, sucked dry for inspiration, in love with the idea of living long enough to simply write about it, push it out my body and watch my son slowly go into it. You said you wanted a poem. Now what you gonna do with it? Huh? Whitney, Etta, Abby, Billy, Nina, Phyllis, how much time you got? How much time you got? I'm a body of clocks. I'm a master of mics. I'm a metaphor for survival. I'm the gold they use to build their churches. A beautiful idea to flirt with, but who should I marry? The moonlight, the sunrise, a white dove, a wolf, an eastern wind, some music, a prayer. How many babies we gonna make inside a song? Which revolution? Which nation shall we rule? The island of the spirit world, the beauty of the believers, the carpenters, the men who build the dream and place you on the front line of their planet. One day, the stars will line up between breath and ink and voice, between reality and choice. It is the danger of the dance, the upright bass of the heart, the dice roll drum, the cymbal tease, the last laugh, the addiction to this moment. So I wanted to say that I started publishing in 1997, and Naomi Long Madgett was one of my heroes. And as a poet and as a book publisher, and all the poets in the city, mourning her loss. Just want to send them some love. We lost a giant with Naomi Long Madgett, but Lotus Press, which is now ran by Broadside Press, is a staple for me and for any poet that knows anything about poetry that comes out of this city called Detroit. And so we pay homage to Naomi Long Madgett with this event for Black History Month, and we thank you for watching. I'm going to read a couple more pieces, and thank you to all the poets, to Peace and to Booker and to LaShawn and to Joel for saying yes to this, and to Rochelle Riley and everyone involved with the arts and culture with the city of Detroit. We appreciate you celebrating us. This is called Where Are the People, and it's for the people of Cass Corridor. Where are the one-way tickets? Who signed the death certificates? Where are the magicians, the madmen, the toothless, the smoothless, the poets, the corner store prophets, the bus stop historians, the traffic stoppers? Where are the blues? Under which pile of gravel? Where are they buried? Hurricane Cass Corridor, Hurricane Cass Corridor. Where is the soil, the soul, the socks, the soles, the shoes? Where is the soul, the soil, the socks, the soles, the shoes? Where is the heroin? Where are the pills? Where are the women? Where are the thrills? Where is Cass Corridor? My student asked, is it a building? Is it this way? Is it that way? Your school Who is sitting in it? I answer, you is it? The dogs are walking the people. The dogs have parks. The parks don't have children. Where are the people? The stepped over, the forgotten Holocaust, the fragile, the beautiful, the fast talkers, the backward walkers, the 3 a.m. stalkers. Where did they take them? When will they return? Where is the balance? Where is the money? Where are the people? Where are the schools? We all got Wi-Fi. Nobody getting high outside. Where are the beds? Where is their heads? Where are the recognizable street signs? Where is Joe Louis? Where are the black people? My white neighbor asked me, Jessica, where are the black people? Where are the chosen people? Where are our hearts, our guitars, our bass players, Kenny Mack, Anthony Tolson, rest in peace? Where are the anointed, the children of God? Where is the sage, the holy water? Where is the black imagination located? How much does it cost per square foot to rent there? Is there a rent to own your own black imagination option? Where are the couples fighting in the alleys? Where are the purple flavor Mad Dog 2020 labels? Where are the needles? Where is the good time? Where did all these bike lanes come from? Where is the line to simply exist? Where is the painted line to live, to breathe? Where are the parks with swings? Where are the children supposed to live? Where are the children supposed to run? Where are the twilight teasers, the moonlight mythology makers? Where are the military vets, are mentally ill? Where are the people? Where are the people? Where are the people? San Francisco, Oakland, Harlem, Detroit, Chicago. Do you know? Do you know, huh? Have you seen them? Do they all die so new Detroit could live? Do they all die so new San Francisco could live? Do they all die so new Brooklyn could live? Where's your conscience? Where's this nonsense coming from? Where's humanity? Where are the people? Where are the people? The one-way tickets. The message is still in the bottle. Where are the indigenous? Where are the salt mines? Where are the people? Where are the people? Where are the people when you find them? Please tell them, I have an overpriced gentrified cheese and pork pizza with their names on it. Tell them I'm writing for them so they don't disappear. They won't disappear without a fight. So there's that. And I think I want to read this poem. I wasn't going to read this, but now I got to find it and shuffle through my book. But I kind of want to read this poem for Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee, who were two of my heroes. I had the distinct pleasure of knowing both of them. Ruby Dee knowing her more personally, but Ossie Davis meeting him and reading with him one time. And that one time was enough to like change my life in a small way, really. Really kind of in a big way. But this is for Ossie Davis and Ruby Dee. They were, to me, we talking about Black History Month, these two represent what Black theater would become. Like, if not for them, none of us would be here reading poetry or doing theater. And so Ossie and Ruby were the personification of that to me, and are my models for what Black love looks like. And so we need that too. That's a part of history. So this is for Ossie and Ruby. Dear Ossie, dear Ruby, do you still put roses in her hair? Do you still draw the clouds and fluff them for her head? Is the sun still sleepy in her eyes? Is heaven a place along his chest? Are you resting in a timeless embrace? Do you still make her laugh? Does it still matter? Do you hold her hands, diamonds hidden inside palms from fingers? Is eternity inside his kiss? Do you tie his tie, adjust his chapeau? Do you dance in the morning, do a Miri and Maya and Jane and Gail and Sekou visit to drink grapes and share stories? Dear Ossie, dear Ruby, some of us dare to be the exception, dare to be conductors of Black love. Do you still love to be still, even when the world travels at full speed? How glorious to watch our attempt to become the Black doves you became. Do you still fly south for the winter, pick pecans and eat round sweet cherries on a long wooden porch? Dear Ossie, thank you for your kind words in Harlem when I nervously shared that Abyssinian church stage with you. Dear Ruby, thank you for your fearlessness and hard laugh in the lobby of the Schomburg. I slapped Denzel Washington, an American gangster. It wasn't in the script, you told me. I could hear your beautiful stutter, planned pauses land gracefully on your tongue. Eagle woman, the morning of your funeral, I spent the evening celebrating our sister Sonia Sanchez's 80th birthday. I watched her and Haki get in the car headed to Harlem. I was in so much pain from losing Amiri Baraka. I wasn't ready to bury another legend. Forgive me, dear Ruby, dear Ossie. We know we are possible. We know we could be gazelles on a planet surrounded by wolves. Is his voice the sound of water? Is her smile the perfect moonlight? Do you remember when it was all a dream? Do you still love to get on your toes, to reach his nose, kiss his neck? Is she still your Juliet in a Spike Lee joint? Is he still the mayor, mother, sister? Dear Ossie, Dear Ruby, thank you for loving us. Thank you for loving each other. We marvel in your reflection. Thank you for your life work, for your voices and bodies as gifts. Now that you are true stars, do you know you were our greatest wish? So thank you all for listening, for joining us, and I hope you enjoyed the hour. And continue to celebrate Black History Month, 365 days of the year. Okay.
Tired? No. We're just getting started. Living, breathing, thriving miracles. Don't place limitations on our tribes. Reconstructing mountains into volcanoes, smooth, rugged terrain, so that we can maintain our passage through the obstacles. My people. We're here to conquer the illogical. Bobby Seale's descendants. Angela Davis gave birth to her breath. Visualize James Baldwin, 6'5", 240. Permanent scowl on his face. Heart made of metal strapped to his chest. Bulletproof. If my flesh is stripped of its spirit and soul, my caramel-coated essence presence will still be well known. No worldly laws created with flaws requiring bylaws to resolve their misjudged policing can control us. United we stand, united we fallen. They don't know we still rise majestically as the infinite has called us. Dear Nefertiti, I'm sorry we still haven't casted you correctly. I'll eventually make it right as long as the ancestors and angels protect me. Original people, hear me. We've endured insurmountable tragedy. Trust me. We will inherit the infinite majesty. Cheer each other on with elaborate pageantry. The high and mighty are toppled as karma strikes back for stealing our creations. Funny enough, they haven't discovered our masterpiece. So kings and queens, congratulations. Standing ovations. Music played in rhythm. We're an impervious people whose melanin is far more than pigmentation. They call us a minority. But look at your complexion. We've conquered bloodlines for generations, so that's a poor observation. Love us. This is larger than life. This is celestial. We're a family, bonded by strife.
The night my father willingly gave me away to complete strangers. It was tradition our family get-togethers turn dance hall big, but this night was more ceremonial. My father prepared an altar at the foot of his record player, arranged records like he was a messenger, setting a tone for God to come in and perform miracles. And I was a lost child, waiting for my soul to be delivered and my hips, feet baptized in Smokey's voice. My prayer was that the sound of morning never came, until all the Motown stars aligned and my spine, Stevie running notes in my ear and keys I never heard between my shoulders before. Marvin set a fire in my core, introduced me to parts of my black I was unaware an instrument. While the adults mingle with communion on their breath, I had a Detroit rock and a Motown gospel on my lips I couldn't shake. My mother too wore Diana in her mouth that night, serving all the hospitality and endless love you could stand. Sported lady died sass like her own skin. Mama's glide into our basement turned Paradise Valley, told the story of knowing Diana before she was all supreme. We all were touched by more than just anybody's hand that night. My brother reached and found God in Michael's every word. It stirred up a psalms in his feet. He had to obey a hum, or maybe I want you back him in his spirit that just needed releasing. And it wasn't no judgment, just shouts of, you better get down, boy. That he did. We did just that, got down at that altar. Laid our cut rugs, red carpet ready. We danced and sang so long till we were drenched in Hitsville. We connected with the sound so pure we transcended the physical. Felt like I was live Studio A ambiance, all grand on that boulevard. Our stress, family secrets, demons were buried underneath the joy we found in my daddy's session. Hits records, nothing short of being blessed. We all went to bed resurrected that night. made whole, made new, made one forever with that life-changing music.
A poem from Miss Naomi. I remember sitting across from you in a Wayne State University ballroom, eating fresh snacks and admiring all the wet behind the ears youth poets in the space. You were so normal, a rock star that let the youngins fall all over you. Your companion, another beautiful brown girl, looked at you, worried that we might be draining you by fawning over your many accomplishments and gaping in disbelief at how such black and bold bravery was equally patient and not weary with all the attention. One of my students said, "I want to be just like you, Miss Naomi." And you smiled a grin full of sunlight and retorted, "Be like yourself." Snickering, the other black and gold at the table snapped their fingers and smacked their lips. "I know that's right," sliding off their tongues, hoping they impressed you with their agreement. But you added warmly, "There's only one of you. Tell that story. My stories are already out there. I want to know what you think." Moments later, the youth performed. You didn't miss one thunderous applause, one bated breath for your opinion, one piece of advice to give to the youth slam team. The kids left, completely glowed up from all of your admiration. It was 4:15 p.m. on a pandemic-riddled November when my sister poet Jessica inboxed me, grieved at your passing. She was searching for photos from a Mother's Day performance we bragged about getting to do with you. I couldn't find the pictures. I'd held you in my mind's eye, my writing, the workshops with the kids, this city. I cried so hard, lamenting that 97 years were still too young, aching for one more moment to hear your words touch the sky. Touch me. I want to be just like you, Miss Naomi, loud and proud and blackety black. My voice still squeaks as I speak your words from the poem midway, though I promise not to flinch, Miss Naomi, when I speak my own. An excerpt from Midway. I've come this far to freedom, and I won't turn back. I'm climbing to the highway from my old dirt track. I'm coming and I'm going and I'm stretching and I'm growing, and I'll reap what I've been sowing, or my skin's not black. Rest well, ancestor.
What's up, Detroit? My name is Joel Fluent Green. I'm a Detroit-based poet. I say Detroit-based because I gotta travel the world and do stuff. But at the same time, I'm here. I love my city. I love repping for my city. I love putting it down here. And when I think about this honor to be able to read two poems in honor of Naomi Long Madgett, who was our illustrious poet laureate, I'm like, okay, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready. So I'm excited to be here in my living room during this corona time. And I hope you all are being safe and happy and loving. And let's get it for Detroit. So if I'm to talk about the corridor, I know that narrow, suffocating stroll where streetwalkers in neon clothes or threads would walk Cass Ave with them really tricky goals. The darkness of it all still, 20 years later, the danger of parking on them side streets lurking. The late night quest to visit mainstay buildings with shiny new names that reflect this new village, this commune of consumers with expensive bicycles. Ha! See, me, I just want to be accepted. Not as new, as authentic, said the black man with the jitney. Before the Uber, before the Lyft, he was part of this economy. Before that dichotomy, this half caught the knots, the other half caught the gots, and I won't forget the goats, the characters, the dark rooms, the deep bass, the sale sign slapped on the fat butt of a ghost that cannot be revived, only replaced. I'm familiar with all the haunts and all the crazy wild stories that took place. Oh, kinfolk. This corridor, I know, spin me around blindfolded off any street off Cass, and I swear to God, I'm going to find my black way back home, ha. Or maybe I'll find my way to the Bronx bar, and perhaps that's preferable. for the drowning of a sorrow, thoughts of friends I used to know. When all of this shiny, it was raw, funny, gritty, real, exciting. See, I walk past that bar, and I see the white and the black faces, now older, still nameless, still way cooler than me. A punk song for my homeboy Crazy Dan, for East Palmer and Woodward. I regret that we never played chess on that old glass countertop. Ha! And I miss those conversations about our city. These rapid, weird changes, the displacement of the seniors, the ordaining of that Caesar, and the quickening of fever, pitching ideas over wood oven pizza, us fools. Ha! We should have thought bigger. When the land was cheaper, our collective attention skewed eastern. This was our sacred raw speck of dust on that palm of Michigan. And on that speck we were living microscopic, simple dreams, simple sins. Now, 20 years later, on my 40-something birthday, hey. I remember you 20-something though. I used to be one of these fresh kids who now have kids, and I consume the Starbucks and all these convenience, these things I never thought that would come. Hey. We could call that a progress. I call that thing a sure thing, wide open for the right ones with that paper green. This is for my brother. Jean jacket, a million buttons, the king of caste, adorned is his crown. And to all the young misfits, listen, promise to enjoy it. Treat each single alley like they sacred, and please, for the love of God, pick up your garbage. Pop in those new pop-ups and hop on that Gentry train. But respect that bumpy road underneath that bike lane. Cass Corridor, the original name. All right, last poem. This is for the grown folks. I ain't gonna over-explain it. Here we go. Some women play the long game. And that's okay, I got a long mind. And that's okay, she got a long time. And that's okay, I got a strong spine. And I would like to think that Naomi Long Magic would like that poem. So that's why I shared it. And that's it. I love you all, Detroit. My new book, The Detroit Poems, is dropping really soon. First week of April, actually. And my website is joelfluentgreen.com. So my name, JoelFluentGreene.com. And all Detroit poems, all poems about our city and the things we love, from Puritan to Chandler Park to Rouge Park to all the parks, and just the things that we know about, from Mr. Fofos to Dotton Eddas to just being on Belle Isle in the summertime and just loving each other in a real way, and to the things we hate, the things we love. It's just a book about Detroit poems, and I'm really proud of it. And I'm in my living room right now doing this because I feel this, and I was asked to do this, and I'm honored to do this. So, and my daughter designed the book cover for my book, y'all. What? So you gotta support your man. Why? Because my daughter designed the cover. So you're supporting her and me. I gotta pay her. I gotta buy Fortnite V-Bucks. I gotta do it. So there we go. I love you, Detroit. I love y'all so much. And thank you all for this opportunity. Thank you, City Detroit. And yeah, I'm here. I love y'all, West Side, Best Side.
As I stand on the shoulders of elevated excellence, I can recall crouching in callous classrooms that propagated ignorance. Confused amid middle school blues, February often felt like a fable, a ruse, a sordid, morbid, 28-day, truthless sojourn through civil lies and conflicts. You Are Less Than a Man lesson plans began with bondage, conspicuously skipping my mother continent's seminal accomplishments, several millennia pre-European colonists. No acknowledgement of technologically advanced civilizations, and zero notations, save for enslavement, concerning sheroes, heroes, and trailblazers, whose lives and innovations civilized nations. And still we arrive at the realization that you and I are continuations of legacies untold and those yet to unfold. Celebrating achievements we uphold with brilliance and resilience. Now, the late Clayton Christensen is the recognized architect of disruptive innovation theory. And while it can certainly be explained more clearly, I offer a simplified summary to the query. A disruptive innovation transforms a product historically so expensive or exclusive that only a few consumers had access to it into one that is accessible to a much larger population. Now, in a societal sense, there is direct correlation between access to education, assets, occupation, and wealth creation. And by my observation, since the Middle Passage and Crispus Attucks, Africans have mastered disruptive tactics that benefit the masses. With epic efforts rooted in quadratic ethics, whether politics or athletics, business or academics, once we get in the game, we perpetuate change. Literally. No, we don't own the lone patent for pain, prejudice, or misery. Yet collectively, we have been swimming upstream for centuries, jousting Jim Crow and dreams deferred. And while equal terms are keenly preferred, even when the odds are curbed, we will never be deterred. Never, ever, never. Let us remember, Dr. King proudly reminds us that by the time we leave for work, Americans have depended on inventions from the minds of blacks. Facts. From pyramids to peanuts, fountain pens to plasma, without question, we abound with answers. Once crouched in callous classrooms that propagated ignorance, I stand on the shoulders of elevated excellence, the manifestation of legacies untold, the anticipation of those yet to unfold, a sacred celebration of achievements we uphold with brilliance and resilience.